This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, welcome to the next session on module pool programming. In the last class, we have seen what exactly the module pool program, and last two classes we have talked about the module pool programs. Okay, so with the module pool program, we can do the DQL and DML operations. The program type is YAM, and we cannot directly test the module pool programs. And if it is an executable program, we can directly test it or execute it. And to create a module pool program, the transaction code is SE38, the program type is M. To create the screen, the transaction code is SE51. And in the screen, we will be having layout and flow logic. So layout contains all the screen attributes and flow logic contains the source code. And whenever you create a screen, there are some events. One is the PBO, which will be triggered before the screen display, and PAI, which will be triggered after the screen display. After you enter something on the screen, the PAI will be triggered. And two more events are POH and POV. Normally, we use the two function codes F1 and F4. Very, very important. F1 provides a documentation of a field, and F4 provides a possible list of possible values. So whenever you would like to provide a documentation on a screen field, we are going to use POH event. And if you want to provide list of possible values, we are going to give a POV, process on value request. So this is what we have seen till now. And with the module pool, we can do the DML operation. We can insert the data, we can update the data, we can modify the data, we can delete the data, guys. And so yesterday we have designed one screen to create an employee in the employee master table. So this is my application. This is my custom application. So where I have defined three radio buttons, and so I with this application I can create the employee, I can change the employee, I can delete the employee in one transaction in one application. And so based on the operations, I did the DML operations. And if it is in a create, we are going to insert the data. If it is in a change, we are going to change the data. If it is in a delete, we are going to delete the employee, guys. And so my next application is I'm going to create one more application for the company. So what are all the companies we have? And so we have a company details, and this is my company name, and what is the street, what is the city, what is the country, what is the phone, and what is the postal code. So to do this, we need to have a database table first to store the data, and I'm going to create a database table for the company details, guys, SE11. So guys, data dictionary is a running concept. Wherever we want, we are going to use the data dictionary. So this is the opportunity. If you are weak in the data dictionary, I am going to give one more time here. So the data dictionary, I am going to create a table GEDG9, and it's a company table, and create the table, and it's a company details. And type of table is delivery class. Whenever you create a table, you will be having delivery class. Delivery class provides a name. So what kind of data you are going to store, and it provides the transport details of a database table. And also here you can see delivery maintenance allowed but with restrictions. So that means we can display the data by using this, but you cannot directly enter the data by using SE11. And fields, and first field always I take as a client dependent field, MANDT. The first field data element which is equal to MANDT, which becomes a client dependent table. That means if you have two clients in the system, so if you enter the data in this client, so the data will be available in the this client only. The data will not be available in the another client. That's a client dependent. And primary key, and which is a column or combination of columns which are unique and not null. You can have only one unique record for the primary key, guys. So here my company is my ID, company ID, I can say it's my ID. So maybe company ID, data element. Do you have data element for this? Did anybody create it? ZDEEDZ9C star F4. No. Okay. Currency key. Okay, no problem. I will create a data element. See guys, this is the data element. So data element provides a technical semantic characteristics of a field, which are domain and field descriptions and data type and length. So double click to create a data element and GEDZ9 and save and go to the module pool program. So transport for module pool programs and okay. And so it is asking the data element which is not there. Do you want to create the data element? Yes. So it's for the company ID and so you can provide a domain. So Z domain EDZ9 COMPN company ID. So this is my data element, sorry, domain. So domain is not available. So that's why it's not showing up anything here. Double click to create a domain and create the domain. Okay. So data dictionary is very, very easy guys. Okay. So it's a company ID, no logical things, straightforward. So what kind of field it is and what is the length of this field? Okay, that's a domain. Domain provides a technical characteristic, data type and length. And one more thing is conversion routine. This is also very, very important, guys. So in the domain level, we are going to provide a conversion routine. So which will be having one internal value, one external value. So let's take an example of there are a lot of things. So order type. So there is an order type, sales order type. The OR is an external value. The TA is an internal value. So there are a lot of things. So I will show in the later the partner functions in the sales. Okay, there are ship to party, sold to party, that kind of things also. There will be an internal value, external value. For the material also there is an internal value and external value. Okay, so that kind of things will be provided in the conversion routine. And value range, you can provide in a domain fixed values. Let's take an example of, so what is the ID, what is the value that are fixed that I can maintain over here guys. Okay, so this kind of things we can maintain in the domain fixed values. That's a domain, and every object you need to activate it in SAP. This is my custom objects and activate the object. Whenever you activate the object will be stored in the database level. Now I come to the data element. In the data element, we need to provide a field label. Very, very important. So this will come whenever you use this field. So you are going to get a field description from the field label. That's the main function of a data element. So it's a company ID, and so com company ID. Okay, copy this and that's it. And also guys, you can provide a documentation of your field as well in the data element level. When you do the F1, the documentation which will come from the documentation from the data element level. So data element uses more guys. So we can provide the documentation, we can provide the field label, we can provide the domain, we can provide the further characteristics like parameter ID. I told parameter IDs are used for the for the SAP global memory. So even we can maintain the parameter ID, we can maintain the search help as well. Search help I didn't explain till now. So maybe that also I need to take in a class on the data dictionary. We have left with the search help, lock objects, and type group. These three concepts I need to cover. Okay. So that's the data element. And guys, so the data element is activated. Yes, it is activated, guys. This is the one field company ID, guys. And one company ID, I can maintain a multiple employees. Suppose one company, there will be a multiple employees, right? So first we will maintain, no, first just maintain the company details. Don't maintain the employees. So company name. Next one is the company name. So don't give any spaces in the fields, guys. In field level, do not give any spaces. So name ZDEEDZ9. It's a name. Enter and double click and create the data element. Yes, and it's a company name. You will be having ID as well as the names, guys. So domain, and we'll give the field label. It's in a company name. COMPNE. That's okay. Uh, company. Don't bother about spellings. Okay. Company name. Just I am giving whatever I give, I will get it, guys. What you write, what you get. That's the concept. Okay. Okay. And go to the domain, and you can, guys, you can directly not here I am providing in a domain. Can you create a data element without a domain? Yes, guys. By using predefined type, you can create it. So always don't think you need to provide in a domain. Without domain also we can create the data element. By using predefined type, I can give it directly. I can give like this character and length name. Name can be 100. Okay, I will give the 100. So this is the company, guys. Okay, let's take an example of one big name, Tata Consultancy Services. Okay, it's a name, a big name, and this is my name of the company, guys. Okay, come back, and the second field is created, but this is not company name. It will not be any unique, guys. Let's take an example for your identification. Aadhaar number is a unique, but name is not a unique. Okay, with the one name we can have n number of employees or n number of humans, right? So always don't put the primary key for the company name kind of stuff. Always ID will be unique, but the name will be different, guys. Okay, company name, and we have street. Okay, uh, uh, street. For this, guys, I will take the standard data elements. Okay, so we have in a street, we have in a standard things SC11, and go to the ADRC table, guys, which will contain all the address details. Actually, this table will contain ADRC table contains all the address details. Based on the address number, you can get the address details. You can see the street here. Uh, See street. So I know this is the field, this is the data element. Yes, I can take, yes, I can use the standard data elements. The data element, we can reuse it anywhere, guys. So street, I want in a street, just I would like to take in a street over here. Then city, and take the city. Okay, city, it will be in the up, and city is AD underscore city one. We'll take city, and next one is country underscore country. Even here also the country will be available. Country somewhere, address, city, city code, home city, post box, country, location. Country is there. See, it's a land one is in a country. Okay, land one is in a country. Okay, and then we have a phone and postal code. Okay, we'll take postal code. Postal code. So here you can see the postal code also somewhere here. Mm, PST perfect. So you remember PST It's a practice game. That's it. Phone is nothing but telephone. TELF1. TELF1. And also email. Email AD underscore SMTP ADDR. Perfect. So this is my details, and save, and go to the technical settings. In the technical settings, maintain the APPL0 and 0. Okay, 0 is the thing. Save, and come back and activate the table, guys, and activate the table. So I don't want to maintain the data manually in the database table. So that's why I don't maintain the table maintenance generator. I'm going to create an application module pool program to maintain the data in this database table. So now I'm going to create one more module pool program, guys. So leave this application as it is, and I'm going to create one more module pool program, but this time I don't create a program module pool type. I create an SC38 report program, guys. Okay, GEDZ 9. Okay, it's a company ID, company details, company details, and create and manage company details. Save and save, and okay. or else different application. Why we okay? We'll take this later. I will do the same application in the same transaction only. SC80. The module pool only I am going to create this. See guys, this is my employee report and we have a screen. Okay. So what my design is? So my design will be like this guys. So maybe so first I will be having one screen. Okay. Here I have two radio buttons. So in one screen I put on a manage employee details. It should go to the employee screen. Here I put manage company details. It should go to the company screen, guys. So first let me create the basic screen. Already we created 100 screen. 100 screen is for the employee details. So this is for the employee details, right? So it's uh, manage employee details. Manage employee details. Okay, activate. So 100 is the screen for the employee. Okay, and also I'm going to create one more screen first. Okay, create. The screen number is 100. 100 is next one. Maybe I can create a screen 99. So this is my first screen actually. Okay, so select choose application selection. This is my application selection screen. Okay, I go to here and go to the layout. So here I create only two things, guys. One is the radio buttons. So first radio button. So this is the uh, this is yeah, this is to employee EMP manage employee. One radio button is manage employee and okay. I create one more radio button. It's a company CONPAN company. Text is manage company details. Okay, so details take manage company. Okay, then I put on a box. I put on a box. So box framing. This is framing, and also I would like to design push button. One push button is next option. So when I click on next, it should go to the particular application. Okay, next icon. So next, no, yeah, this is the next. Okay, next. So next. So function code is next. Okay, one push button. And next push button is back things. I will enable in a standard application toolbar, guys. I don't put any back button over here. Okay, so I will put in a next option. When I click on the next, when I click manage employee, it should go to the manage employee screen. If I click on manage company details, it should go to the company details and activate the. We need to group the radio buttons, guys. That's the important. And select the radio button. Shift and go to the edit and select grouping and radio button define, and whenever you define it, so double click it. Mm, define what I need to define here. define, then activate. After you define, you need to activate, then double click, and here you need to go to a function code, guys. So function code is you need to give some radio button user command like this, whatever the function code, see, that is copied to the another radio button as well. But see, guys, so whenever you select this radio button, the value will be stored in the emp. When I click on here, the value will be, the X will be stored in the company. These two fields you need to maintain as a data element, sorry, data object. This is like in a variable only, guys. Nothing simple. This I can say it's in a GV underscore employee. Like this, you can put it, no problem. It's in a GV underscore company. It's in a variable actually. So whenever you select this radio button, the X will be stored in the GV underscore employee. Whenever you select this radio button, the X will be stored in the GV underscore company. So based on that values only, you need to identify the applications. Go to the flow logic, and so in the module pool, there are two default events. One is the PBO, process before output, the pre-AI, process after input. So this event will be triggered before the screen 99 display. This will be triggered, and this will be triggered when you select something on the screen. Then if you want to do some operation, this event will be, we are going to use it. So uncomment the module under the PBO and click on the module, and module does not exist. Do you want to create the module? Yes. And select the program, main program, and S, and see, guys. So in the PBO, always we will set in a status bars. We will set in the PBO, guys, because before coming into the screen, the application toolbar should be activated. That's why we always activate the PF status application toolbar in the PBO. So it's in a PF status, okay, status underscore 99 screen. This is the screen 99 status, okay, and okay, something, okay, it's an application toolbar. So I always use the standard application toolbar function keys. Go to the, see, guys, these buttons always we need to use. Well, maybe back button we will enable back, and what is this? Exit, cancel, and exit. And always this will be an exit. See, exit command automatically it is selected, and this should be an exit command, and okay, and this should be an exit command, guys. That's it. Okay, and activate, and activate. I don't want to save. Why? Because I'm not saving anything. Just I'm selecting the radio button. I'm going to the next screen. I'm not saving any data. So that's why I did not enable any save option. And also OK code also I don't use the OK code. Maybe select and enter also we can go to the next screen, guys. That also we can do it. No need to have any next button. Why we need to have any next button? Even I can delete the next button as well, guys. See. So that is also one more thing. Just press and enter. It should go to the next screen. That's a very good option. One more interactiveness we should not give to the business user. So why I need to have next button? Delete it. I don't want. Select this, enter. It should go to the next screen. Why I need to come to the next button and I need to click on it? So for that we need to enable an OK code, guys. So in the PBO, in the application toolbar, and go and enable an OK code. This is my enter option. Okay, this is a tick mark is an enter. This function code is OK code. So this is I have enabled. OK code I have enabled, guys. So OK code, and that's it. And OK, and OK, and activate the application toolbar, guys. That's it. This is my 99 screen, and but so little changes I need to do it, guys. So I have a transaction GEDZ 9 EMP, enter, but it is coming in the next screen. I don't want this screen first actually. I want a screen of 99 first screen as in a first screen, and go to the SE93 and change the transaction, and EDZ 99 change the transaction instead of 900 You need to give a 99 as a screen number, first screen number as a 99. The transaction starts with the 99. Save and come back. And now you go to the transaction. Now you will get a first screen. It's not activated. Screen does not exist. Why? Because the screen is not at in a active mode, guys. Go to the 99, and the flow logic is not in a active mode. And also go to the layout, and layout is an active mode. That's not a problem. It's an active. So that's it. And now I go to the transaction. Screen does not exist. This screen does not exist. Okay, maybe what is the problem? Do you know? Even the main program also should be in a active mode. So it's all activation problems. You need to activate screen, flow logic, and as well as the main program. Now it should come. Definitely, it will come, guys. Now, and the screen does not exist. Why? 99. Yes, this is a 99. 99. 99 is activated and the layout. This is my screen, and activate the screen and flow logic, and activate the flow logic, and again activate it. Okay, refresh. Okay, go to SEIT. So this is my program, and go to the transaction. Ah, MM. Okay, I think someone Mamata transaction. I am doing it. Okay, it's not EDZ9, so that's the problem actually. Okay, anyway, we'll use this application only. MM9 EMP, guys. That's the so here you need to change the screen number. So I am doing in a different. Uh, okay, save, and now you execute this MM9 EMP. Okay, we'll use the MM9 EMP then. Okay, GMM9 EMP, and you can see manage employee and manage company, guys. Why it's going here? Okay, it's not group put together, it seems. See, when I select the radio button, it's not selecting. So this is also one problem. See, this is activated. Come back. When come back also, it's not working. So maybe the problem with the screen, guys. So change the screen and go to the layout. And what is the problem? So GV underscore EMP function code is UC, and function code is UC. This is grouped together. It will either it should select this or this. Uh, uh, Not expand. Maybe the problem is, I hope. So the problem I can say GV underscore EMP, which is a type C, and GV underscore company, GOMPA company, and type C. So you must have the data objects. To save the X value, you must have a data object, guys. So this is the one thing I suspect. And the screen level also maybe this is working. Why? Because this is group put together. GV underscore EMP, you are getting in a function code UC, and manage employee, you are getting function code UC. So these two things are group put together actually. Okay, otherwise you will not get the same function code for the both the radio buttons. Okay, so now maybe activate the program and execute and see guys. So that is the problem. So since you do not have any data objects, so it's not going, it's not selecting, it is selecting only the first option. See, now it is select, you can select the both the options. So when I come back back, it's not working. Exit command, back should work. So it's not working and it's not working. So actually it should work guys. Automatically the back command should work. Exit command I put, it should work. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe now guys, I need to write in a code. If I do some action on the screen, suppose if I enter, it should go to the next screen. If I do the back, it should come out of the screen guys. So maybe that logic I'm going to do it. So we'll go to the transaction SEIT because I'm not able to come back. That's why I did. So now I go to the screen 99. So in the flow logic, you write anything in the flow logic. So after you do some action, the event which will be triggered is the PAI is the event. So click on module and select the module pull program and S. And so whenever you do any action on a screen, which will be triggered, whenever you did any action, so the value, the action values will be stored in the psi ucom guys. Case psi, very important. This is psi ucom, it's not underscore, it's an a. This is very important. Okay, and case and case. So always you need to use so case and case. And when the value is okay code, this is what I put. When it is an enter and do something, when it is an a back, leave to this in a first screen, go to the 0, go to the initial screen, that's an a leave to screen 0. But when it is an a enter, so I need to go to the two screens, right? So if gv underscore emp, which is equal to abap true, and that means if the radio button manage employee is selected, and go to the manage employee screen. Else if it is in a gv underscore company and which is equal to the abap underscore true, that means it's an x raise, and end if and save and pretty printer. And now I can call, so I can call the screens case. See, so now I need to go to the, when I click on manage employee, go to the manage employee screen. The syntax is call screen guys. Call screen, it will go to the particular screen. My call screen is 100 is my screen. That's it. Save and pretty printer and activate. And is anything to be activated? Screen is inactive mode and activate the screen. That's it. And now I go to here. And also guys, not only back, even this is this or back or cancel or exit, anything you click on it, leave to screen 0. So this is also one more thing, only not only one function. So when you click on back or when you click on exit or when you click on cancel, you have to come to the screen 0. So now I go to the back button. GMM 9 EMP. So maybe first try back. Yes, it's coming back. And click on enter. And first manage employee. I do an enter guys. See, I don't put any push buttons as well. Don't put much push buttons on the screen. So you always handle with the enter. See guys, it goes to the manage employee screen, and when you come back, it comes to the manage employee, and enter, it goes to the next screen, and come back, it comes to the previous screen. And I do not have any manage company screen. I not yet created, that's why it's not going further. See, enter, because I didn't call the screen, even I do not have any screen for this. Maybe I will create a screen for the company details case, and go here and create the screen. It's in a 101. So 101 is the next screen. It's in a manage company details, and save and layout. And so you know already. And one more thing guys, so here I am going to for the company details I do in a different way guys. Okay, so previously I created in a tables option, and for this table, and whenever you create in a tables, it creates by default one work area. This time I don't maintain the tables option. I create in a work area. I use work area to create in a screen fields. See, gs underscore company, and which is a type of company, and type of the company table. So this is the second way of doing the module pool program. Okay, so this is my work area. See, gs underscore company and type of the table. Okay, the second way I am doing. Why? Because in real time you see both different ways. So you see the tables or structures as an um, screen definition, and also the work areas also you can see it guys. Okay, this is also important. The second screen I am using in a work area, and I work area I have defined with the table. So now when I design my screen, first activate this program, because if you want to available this globally, you need to activate the program, and go to the screen 101, and you need to go to the layout, and go to the here dictionary and program fields, and here instead of table I use my work area gs underscore what is that company. And do you want to get it from dictionary, or do you want to get it from program? This you need to get it from the program, not from the dictionary. If it is in a table, you need to get it from the dictionary, but if it is in a data object or data object, you need to get it from the program. See, I'm getting this from the program, and so I need to select these details guys. I need to select these details and keep this here. But the disadvantage is you will not getting in a field descriptions guys. When you use in a reference of in a data objects work area, see, are you getting in a field description here? No. So you will not get in a field description. But see, and activate. Okay. But when I do save also, it should. Why it's not coming? Yesterday also. Yeah. So see, first field is the company id, second field is the company name, and third field is the street, and like this. But if you want to, but user will come to know where, what user will enter. Business user doesn't know what field it is. As in a technical you know it, but in a business user, definitely you need to provide a field description. If you want to provide in a field description, here you can see text field guys. So text field maintain here. Text, what happened? Okay, so this is my text field, and what is this field? It's a company id. So maintain here some id. The description you need to maintain over here, company id. So like this, whatever the text you maintain, that text will come over here guys. So it's a simple. And I'm going to take 5 minutes break. Rakesh, can you do the text?
This conference will now be recorded.